let's go. Holy cow, that is a huge difference. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here, guys. Today's video is really exciting because I'm going to be installing the cold air intake from Sxth Element. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the install, and then I'm going to play some audio clips of it before and after so you can hear what it sounds like. And be sure to stick to the end of the video because I'm going to tell you how you can get an additional 20 horsepower by doing something really easy. First thing you're going to want to do is to remove these 4 factory clips right here. So I like to use a pry tool. You can just push down on top of these. You're going to want to save 2 of these. Lift that up. Then down here you're going to want to remove this piece. Now we can go ahead and remove the sensor here. Then you can grab a 10 mil socket and you can undo this screw right here. And then down here there's another one. You're going to want to loosen that one up as well. Now we can go ahead and remove this whole hose assembly right here. Now we can wiggle this box free. Okay, and then you're going to want to flip it over so that we can get to this clip right here. All right, there we go. Then from the original air box, we're going to unscrew this section here for the sensor. Right, you can go ahead and set that aside for now. Then you're going to want to remove these rubber pieces from the box as well. Alright, got those 3 out. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is to take these rubber things that you just took off, and you're going to want to put them in here on the new unit. So the smaller piece goes in first. Okay, there we go. Now we can go ahead and put the unit in, and what I like about this particular cold air intake is because they leave a spot here for snorkel if you want to do that later on, which I think is really cool. Okay, make sure it's pressed down nice and tight. It will wiggle a little bit. Now we can go ahead and put these factory clips back in, one right here and one right there. So just be aware this is a little bit thicker than the original air box, and so it's going to take a little bit more effort to get these in, but they're in now and it feels very secure. Okay, and then you're going to grab one of these. This one is the biggest one, so there are 2 different sizes that it comes with. Put the biggest end on this one. Then you're going to want to grab this one and put the smaller end down here. There we go. Another tip is you're going to want to position these so that you can get to them fairly easy. So now you're going to want to grab the new unit, and you're going to want to remove this plate here. It was just being held on by a screw. So once you've done that, you can take the sensor from the original unit and place it in here. Like that. Then go ahead and put the screws back in. All right, now we can go ahead and put this into place. So you're just going to want to make sure that this hose pipe here is in both ends here pretty evenly, and then once we've done that, we can go ahead and tighten these up. All right, now we can go ahead and plug the sensor back in. I'm actually going to loop it under this cord here just to keep it down. There we go. All right, guys, and just like that, it is done. What's really cool is that this glass has these magnets on them. So you can remove this and be able to get to your air filter really easy. So something that you could potentially do is actually customize one of these yourself, like if you wanted your own logo on there. So you can see, guys, this design is way better than the stock one because it just has more airflow. So this opening is bigger and it doesn't have like that 90-degree bend that it had to go down and around and up and turn. So obviously the path of least resistance is going to be the best, and you can see that this is just straight shot here and there, and it's just overall a better design. So I want to be able to try and capture some audio for you guys before and after the air intake install. So this is with the stock unit that came with the truck, and we're going to see just how it sounds. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick this mic inside the engine bay so you can hear it. So we got the Sxth cold air intake installed, and this is the first time that I'm driving it, so this is going to be my first impressions, be the first time that I'm hearing it. And I'm going to stick this mic inside the engine bay so you can hear it. Woohoo! Let's go! Holy cow, that is a huge difference. Oh yeah, that's really amplifying the sound. Oh yeah. I mean, this sounds like the trail hunter that has the snorkel on the side. I mean, you roll down the window a little bit. I mean, it sounds exactly like that. Ooh, yeah, that sounds really good. I mean, if I had to take a guess, this sounds probably 3 times as loud compared to the stock unit. If you want to hear that turbo sing, you got to get one of these ordered ASAP. Whew. Man, it's going to be hard not to be putting my foot down all the time. Look, I know it's not a sports car, but it's quick, man. This truck's getting a lot of hate just because it's a 4-cylinder, but guys, it produces more power, the torque's better. I mean, who cares? It has 2 less cylinders. I don't care. Give me the power, give me the torque, give me the sounds, and this truck just has that. So the guys at Sxth did a dyno test before and after installing the air intake, and guys, they saw an increase of 14 horsepower. So to me, it's absolutely worth it. You get improved performance, and the sound, I mean, the sound alone is worth it to me. So guys, right now the price on this is $399, and I think it's well worth it. So the reason that they're able to get more horsepower with this air intake is because it actually improves the airflow. So it improves it from 12 to 17% increased airflow, just because of the design and just the bigger piping. Airflow is able to get in there more, and so you're able to produce a little bit more power. All right, now for my tip to get an additional 20 horsepower. The guys at Sxth put their 4th gen Tacoma on a dyno, and they compared 87 octane to 91 octane, and they saw a 20 horsepower increase just by doing that. So if you just put 91 octane in your truck and you get this cold air intake, we're looking at 34 horsepower increase. So that's a huge increase for a little bit of effort. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, drop me a comment if you have any questions or anything like that. I do read them, and we'll catch you in the next video.